It's Thursday, y'all. We almost there. Almost there. I don't know why when I have to go to work, I get this artificial boost of energy to do little tidying up, putting away chores, and push and push and push the envelope of when I have to leave to go to work. But when I get up, same time on the weekends, I just want to sit on the couch and do nothing. Why? Why? Kids are out of the house 6:45. Pretty good. We've been pretty good on that. 6:45. My daughter been acting up and having these morning tantrums, asking for candy because I think she has a full blown reoccurrence of her prior sugar addiction, and she's struggling with it. She's going through withdrawals. She's constantly asking for candy and gum because she has a sugar addiction, and now she is not in proximity to sugar because last school year she ate the school lunch, which is part of the USDA regulation guidelines as far as sugar and fat. But when she went to after school at her prior daycare school, birthday parties, candy, access to sweets, she don't have that no more. Summer camp with them, sugar, sweets, birthday parties, candy, she don't have that no more. I'm not giving it to her. She's in after school now, in the same school, a program run in the school where they abide by the same rules as far as food and sugar and stuff. She is hurting, and I know how it feels. And me and my husband are giving her a lot of grace and a lot of passes because I know how it feels, especially when I do my 2 week reset to go back into low carb keto life, how that feels like. And she's definitely going through that. She got the fatigue. She told me this morning her brain hurts. She has the headaches. She's tired. I know my poor baby is suffering. I got to get my mother on board because my mother likes to take them to Five Below and they get candy. And I'm telling my mother, like, look, like, she'll let them bring home 4 different candies or whatever. I just told her, because how do you tell a grandmother not to buy them candy? She curses me all the way out. So I pick my battles, but I tell her if they're gonna get candy, it's one candy. They have to eat it then and there. They don't bring it home, and that's it. There is no stash at home or anything like that. And ooh, the mic. I'm sorry, guys. There's no stash and stuff like that, and um to entice her, and because I do very well on low carb and keto if I'm not in proximity to the stuff. When it was just me and my husband, I didn't have to buy treats and stuff. I told him, if you want sweet, you buy it on your own. You don't bring it in the house. I was very successful. But now I have the kids. There's fruit snacks. Although they're 100% juice, they got juice in it. There's Capri Suns. There's stuff. I could see it, you know, which makes it very hard. So, anywho, my poor baby suffering. But that's what we're dealing with this morning. But anyway, they're out of the house by 6:45. I don't have to leave to work. I should be in my car driving by 7:30 to get to work before 8 o'clock. I'm making the kids' beds, fluffing their pillows, cleaning up their room a little bit, putting last night's laundry away, unloading the dishwasher. I didn't get to make up my bed, and I was actually gonna make it up, and it was 7:35, and I'm thinking about making up the bed. I'm bucket naked, no hair on, nothing. I'm just bathed with my teeth brush, about to make the bed, and I'm late already. But I'll get up the same time on the weekends. Everybody's still asleep. I don't want to do nothing. It's so fucking weird. Um, but anywho, I think this is month 2. I have not touched those machines. I definitely was battling with depression. I definitely know that's what it was. I don't suffer from chronic depression, but I do have bouts, and I'm 99% sure it is hormone related. My hormones are teetering, a bit because I do have PCOS. I am fat. I am losing weight. The hormones are fluctuating. I used to have to shave my chinny chin chin. The fuck, bitch? And you looking at me and you still fucking going. Sorry that you had to witness my road raginess. Um, oh my god, that just threw me. I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say now. Anywho, what was I saying, guys? Oh, depression. My depression was really up there and shit, and I know it was hormonal, and I think I'm back okay now because now I have the urge to work out and do what I need to do. Now I just have to find time. My kids wear uniforms now. You would think wearing uniforms would alleviate some of my time and stress, but it does not, because they have alternating schedules. They don't wear the same thing every day, and they have a gym uniform that they have to abide by, and they have a regular non-gym uniform. And there's a schedule, and I bought enough regular uniform shirts for 5 days. I thought that they change into their gym uniforms and leave it there. No, they wear their gym uniforms every day. I don't have enough gym uniforms. I have to buy one more set of gym uniform. But anyway, and that way I don't have to do a laundry on Thursday like I have to do, because there's an alternating gym schedule. So I need one set. I need another set of gym uniform so I can do laundry once a week like I want to do. Anywho, I want to talk about part 2 of this Remy Ma Papoose situation, because a picture has come out of Remy Ma Easy on the Block Captain. I don't know if I'm saying it right. At a Red Lobster, a table full of food, eating. You know what popped into my head? When he fuck me good, I take his ass to Red Lobster. Was that Beyonce Formation? Ooh, child. And then I listened to commentary that delved deeper in the trauma bond relationship that Papoose and Remy's foundation is built on, and what might seem like love bombing, or, I really love this woman, might have been control. Asking for the baby. And I totally didn't put two and two together that Remy had a very bad miscarriage or whatever when she was pregnant, or maybe even a stillbirth, but it was very bad. And then she gets pregnant with her daughter, and it was very bad. She lost a lot of blood. She had emergency C-section. It was very, very, very bad. And then he's asking her for another one. Now, I remember Kim Kardashian, very bad pregnancy, with the second child, surrogates for the last two. Chloe, not so good pregnancy with the first one, surrogate with the second one. Now, it's one thing to ask for another one, but you don't suggest that she carry it. Same thing with Kandi Burruss. Her doctor told her, you can't have no more pregnancies. Like, this is bad for your health. She had a surrogate with the last one. But I was under the impression, and everybody else was, and I think Remy too, I want another one. I want you to carry it. No. You can't ask your wife to go through that again. No. My cousin, very bad second pregnancy. So traumatic. Her husband went out and got a fucking vasectomy and said, I don't ever want to they only have 2 children. I don't ever want to put my wife through that again. No, I almost lost her. We're not even having no accidents. No. That's what you're supposed to do. But this whole thing of this whole thing of ooh, this whole thing of having another baby after you witnessed your wife have a a traumatic pregnancy that could have took her life, and not to mention the maternal mortality rates for black women are double what it is of white women. Nah, and Remy young. Remy's 40 in her 40s. That's not young. That's not young. So I was, looking and looking into the situation introspectively and realizing that yes, there is an element of control coming from Papoose, and based on trauma, what we see is protecting her. Like, a caller on a show said he threw a drink in some woman's face because she wanted to take a picture with them or Remy or what have you, and whatever, it got contentious, and he threw a whole drink in this woman's face unnecessarily. Like, I don't know the whole story, I didn't do the research, but it wasn't to people were saying it wasn't necessary, and that's the lengths that he goes through. So yeah, yeah, what we might see as overprotective protective might be control. And then being objective, talking to the red pillars, y'all always justify a man cheating or having side chicks when he's the breadwinner and he makes the money and he's allowed to do so. Well, does Remy get that same pass? Because she was a bigger celebrity when they got together. She was a bigger, more earner even when she was in jail. And she's definitely the money and the earner now. Papoose has a job. I think he works for some company, but he has a job. No shade to a job. He probably makes circles around what I make. But as far as monetary levels in the relationship, Remy is above him. As far as status, name recognition, everything. Skill, probably not. But skill definitely not. But she's above him, right? She's above him. So yeah. Is she allowed to do what she's doing, moving how she's moving like a nigga? Cause she is. She's moving like a dude. She's moving like a dude. Is she allowed to do that? Because if she was a man, y'all would be like, oh, well, Papoose is not giving her what she needs, not doing what she's lacking. She let herself go, which she did not. Or the smell of her breath and gray pussy hairs, all of that is unattractive. And that's why he needs to step out and da 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 da. Well, is she allowed to get that Philly nigga to bang her head on the headboards because she's the higher earner? It sounds ridiculous, don't it? But y'all like to say that. It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. I think personally, the relationship has dissolved. I think they've been married for 15 years or together for 15 years. If it is true, because neither one of them has said anything, if it is true, I think it's over. Same thing like Iman and Tiana Taylor. They're done. And everybody is saying that they're separating because Tiana wants to live her best life and be a full bulldagger lesbian. But what I could appreciate about Tiana is not having these speculations run crazy and people, saying bad things about her soon to be ex husband. She said, we're just separated and it's not because of infidelity. Shut all of that shit down. That's what you're supposed to do, is shut it down. Now, just other things happen. We don't have to go into detail, but everybody on here is thinking that it is infidelity, and that's not the case. Thank you, Tiana. Unlike the likes of Jamie Foxx, Kelly Price, um, Remy and Papoose, letting us all spiral out, trying to figure out what the fuck is happening, and you don't come out and say nothing. No, she came out and she said that is not because of infidelity. We just got our own shit going on. Like it. Thank you. Have some appreciation to the people that are supporting your content, following you, going to your concerts, the people that pour into you, your fans, and not letting them go crazy trying to figure out what happened. Because you guys were relationship goals for Black people. So is Remy and Papoose. Black love, relationship goals. Barack and Michelle, Remy and Papoose, Tiana and Iman, Beyonce and Jay-Z, Samuel L. Jackson and God, what's the wife name? Latanya. Sorry, I'm not gonna forget you, Latanya. Denzel and Juanita, right? That's her name, Juanita. What is going on? These were examples of long-lasting marital relationships that Black people um, respected and strive for. No, I've never heard, like, I've heard it through the grapevine, like little yang yangs here and there, but nothing ever super duper, nothing salacious about Sam Jackson being with another woman, Denzel being with another woman, Barack being with another woman. If anything, now they talking about Barack was with a whole man child, his half brother in Africa who's not getting the attention he wants or the money is coming out and saying Barack was with a man, but we don't give a fuck. If he was, it was before Michelle, and we don't care. We do not care. That's not gonna do nothing. Y'all not talking about him being with a man after Michelle, don't care. Everybody went to college. Don't give a fuck. You don't hear any of these examples of infidelity. Never heard Iman being with anybody else. Never heard of Papoose being with anybody else. These are what we look. This is what we look for. So thank you, Tiana, for coming out and putting out a statement and saying that it's not, that it's infidelity is not the reason. But after Remy and this battle rap situation, which is now making, it came out of the basement of battle rap and has now hit the urban blogs, the YouTube streets, the shade rooms, the Jasmine brands, all of these. It's now urban pop culture news. I don't know if it hit TMZ because that's too Black for them, but it's, battle rap is kind of like Fight Club. It's kind of low key, and this has made it to urban mainstream media news. You guys need to fucking say something. You need to say something, unless, and let's not act like this isn't a possibility, y'all doing this because somebody got an album out, and I don't put nothing past nobody. Let's see if either Papoose or Remy or Easy on the Block Captain have a record coming out or something coming out. And this, because they say there's no such thing as bad press. All press is good press, because we got people talking about it. You got even, no name brand YouTubers like me talking about it. So yeah, we're talking about it. Unless you got a project coming out, just like I feel like Keke Palmer and her boyfriend Usher and all of them was playing in our face with this whole "you a mother" thing, and then come to find out Keke in a music video with Usher for a song that fucking flopped because we all think you playing in our face, and then you having a birthday dinner with this nigga. Y'all together, y'all very much so together. So was this for publicity? If so, I think you tarnished your Black love legacy and what the movement that you had going on, and you'll no longer be seen like that, even if this is fake.